You may have something you're dealing with from your past that you're not aware of. It could be something that goes back as far back as your childhood. You may have had a parent that was not very giving to you emotionally. You might have always felt like they didn't quite love you the way that they should have. Okay, that happens. Where you feel like you never really got the kind of support that you should have. From that parent, and that has stayed with you as you've grown, and now you've grown and you've taken that into your relationships, and that's caused you to feel like once you get into a relationship, even if it's fantastic, it's great, there's a part of you that feels like since you didn't experience that support when you were growing up, that somehow you're deficient. So if you were deficient growing up, not receiving that support, why would you now be open to falling in love? It doesn't make sense to you. So as a result, you don't fall in love. You could also be in a situation where you really are afraid to let your guard down. A lot of people are afraid to become vulnerable, because that is what falling in love is. You open yourself up to someone else possibly hurting you. All right. So it's a big deal. And in your case, you're probably used to being in control. You're probably used to being in control of your environment, of what you do with your life, how you go about just behaving, your day, everything. And you like the sense of control. You like the sense of predictability. When you allow yourself to fall in love, it's unpredictable. You don't know what tomorrow brings, right? You essentially open yourself up. And that could be another reason why you can't fall in love. So you need to look to these two areas and see if that applies to you and make adjustments. If you do want to fall in love, of course, what you're going to have to do now is accept how your past was and decide that that was in the past, and I'm going to move on with my life. I'm going to move forward. If it's the other reason where you don't want to let your guard down, then you have to decide, okay, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance and let my guard down and open myself up. You literally have to consciously make that decision in order to open yourself up to falling in love.